Contracts for the Illinois Bar, Part 3, Third-Party Beneficiaries, Assignment of Rights, and Delegation of Duties. Third-party beneficiaries, the two parties make a contract that benefits a third party. Two examples are to satisfy a creditor or a donee beneficiary, one who is receiving a gift. Intended or incidental. If the beneficiary is an intended beneficiary, it's someone that the parties intended would benefit. Their rights must have vested. And once they are, that beneficiary may sue the promisor, the person who promised the benefit. So if the aunt promises to pay a debt and doesn't, the nephew can sue the aunt, but they can't sue the promisee. They sue the promisor. Okay, when can they sue? When they change position in reliance or the rights have vested. How do you know what the rights have vested? The contract will tell you so, the express terms of the contract. All right, intended beneficiaries may sue the promisor when their rights vest or when they change position in reliance on the contract. Okay, one more time. An intended beneficiary is someone who the two parties, a third party that is the other, an intended beneficiary. Two parties make a contract that benefits a third party. That person is an intended beneficiary. Okay, once their rights have vested, who can they sue? The promisor, not the promisee. When can they sue? When they change position in reliance on the contract or the rights have vested by the contract's express terms. Okay, an incidental beneficiary, someone who just incidentally benefits. Can they sue? No, they have no standing to sue. Okay, assignments and delegations. Assignments and delegations are valid. Contractual rights are freely assignable. The assignee gets all rights to the contract. Now, this may irritate the person who was originally supposed to complete the performance, but you can assign the right to, example, have your house painted or your plumbing fixed. The only way that there is no assignment of rights is if, of course, there's an anti-assignment provision or it changes the obligor's duty. They have to paint a bigger house or fix more messed up plumbing. It increases the obligor's burden. They have to dig down 100 feet instead of 5 feet. Number 3, it reduces the obligor's chance of getting paid. Or it decreases the value of performance to the obligor. Okay, so the obligor is not completely out of luck here. Contractual rights are freely assignable, and we're using the example of painting the house. But if it changes the house painter's duty, having to paint a different house, it increases their burden. The house is 50 miles away. It reduces their chance of getting paid. The person has bad credit. It decreases the value of the performance to the obligor. The obligor has to paint a bigger house for the same amount of money. Then the right cannot be assigned. So 1, changes obligor's duty. 2, increases obligor's burden. 3, reduces obligor's chances of getting paid. 4, decreases the value of the performance to the obligor. Okay, what about gratuitous assignments? Assignments of gifts. You can revoke a gift until you deliver the gift. When you deliver the gift, you've given the gift. Note that this does not apply to engagement rings, but that is a family law matter. All right, under the UCC, if you assign a contract, there is a writing requirement if it's over $5,000 in value. Under the UCC, when do we need a writing? If the goods are more than $5,000 in value, we need a writing for that. Actually, that's the W exception to the SWAP statute of frauds. So SWAP, specially manufactured goods. W, writing if it's more than $5,000. A, admission, and P, part performance. Okay, when is an assignment irrevocable? Well, where the assignee relied on it to his detriment already. 2, consideration has been given. 3, the assignee was given a writing saying, hey, this was assigned. Or 4, completion of performance. Irrevocable assignments. The assignee relied on it to his detriment. Consideration was given for the assignment. 3, performance was complete. Or 4, the assignee was given a writing. Delegation of duties. Okay, transferring the duty to perform to a third party. All duties are generally delegable, but there is no delegation possible if it's for a unique performance or skill, if the contract prohibits it, or it's just something prohibited by law or public policy. And who can the obligee sue? The delegator, not the third party. All right, third-party beneficiaries, intended or incidental. An intended beneficiary can sue who? That's right, the promisor. Who can they not sue? The promisee. When can they sue? When their rights vest. How do they vest? By express terms or changing position on reliance. Do incidental beneficiaries have rights? No, they have no standing to sue. Assignment. Contractual rights are freely assignable, but you can't assign them if there's an anti-assignment position or if it would really mess up the obligor, change their duty, increase their burden, reduce their chance of getting paid, decreases the value of performance to the obligor. And then the UCC assignment of rights, writing, that's part of our SWAP exception. Writing if the assignment is greater than $5,000. Okay, can you revoke an assignment? Sure, until the assignee relied on it to his, that's right, detriment. What was given? That's right, consideration. Or the performance is already, that's right, complete. Or there is a writing. What about delegation of duties? Duties to perform. All duties are generally delegable. Who can the obligee sue? The delegator, the person who delegated the duty. You can't delegate what? Service contracts for unique performances or skills. Things that are prohibited by law or public policy. Or 3, prohibited by contract. And that's it for today, kids. That is contracts.